Hello and welcome once again to Ignite Your Impact. My name is Jen Rhodes. I am sadly El Solo Mio today. Matt is out again on business, which is all good. It's okay to do things by yourself sometimes. But if you listen to us, or if you're catching us on YouTube, maybe you're in the gym walking the dog. Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome. If you listen to us chronologically, you will know that we are at the tail end of May, which means we survived graduation. We survived lacrosse playoffs. Sort of. Didn't end the way we wanted to, but we were so proud of our, I don't know if you're watching on YouTube, we're so proud of our little guy. Well, he's big compared to me, but decided to go back out for his senior season. So glad he did. Just a great experience. Love our Lax fam. Anyway, I know that if you're listening in and you have kids like I do, and maybe you have trips coming up, maybe you're coming to the end of your school year, maybe if you're a teacher, you're getting ready to pack up your room, and there's no way you can think about this goal that's been plaguing your brain. There's no way I can think about that until next month, next quarter. There's no way I can think about that until we get through this vacation. There's no way I can think about this until I get my kid graduated. There is no way I can think about this until after the kids go back to school. Newsflash, you're already thinking about it. So I want to talk about why it is the perfect time. The best time to start anything is now. If you've been listening for a while, you know I get a little passionate. And in the fitness industry, there is one thing for certain. There are waves. We know where your brain is going. We already know what you're planning on doing. Every year, like clockwork, we see the same patterns. November, December, January. Here come those New Year's resolutions. In March, it's actually the panic of, oh my God, spring break's right around the corner. In May, it starts to slow down with parents coming in because we have literally everything in May. Everything. All the banquets, all the concerts, all the field days. Let's throw in Mother's Day and NASCAR. Because I like NASCAR. There's a race in May. There's everything. There's Cinco de Mayo. There's birthdays. There's graduations. There's moving kids home from college. There's finals week. Oh my God, I've got to get this kid through this last week of school. There's no way I can think about this. And then June hits. And it gets pretty quiet. July through October. It gets pretty quiet in the gym. There's a little bit of a rush after mid-September, that whole back to school, back to me thing. The only thing that doesn't change in the industry are those of us that have made it just part of our identity. It's Saturday. Of course I lift on Saturdays. It's Saturday. Thursday's leg day. Of course, it's Thursday. It's leg day. Those of us that have completely changed our identity to know that we're going to do this for the rest of our life. It's not a quarterly quest. It's not I'm back at it. And so you may be thinking, I can't think about this goal until XYZ, until I can get through this summer vacation. I can't think about this until fall ball starts. I can't think about this if we're going to be traveling all summer. You're thinking you don't want to challenge the status quo. You don't want to go against the grain. You want to coast through somewhere because everyone else is. Well, I want to go to the lake and drink all weekend. It's time to flip the script. Now is the perfect time to start getting after your fitness goals, especially if you're a busy person trying to juggle everything going on in your life right now. And summer's the perfect time for anyone to start their fat loss journey. It's absolutely perfect, in fact. It's my favorite time for someone to start. Now, before we dive into the specifics, I want to walk down memory lane. I want to share a story very similar to all of us, the narrative that we had during COVID. When COVID hit, I had been in the industry for a very long time. And like many of you, I rode that fitness roller coaster as well. 2 months on, 2 months off. 3 months on, 3 months off. I wouldn't give up, but I kept getting on and off the train each season. Just like industry trends. I followed the exact same. And I tried to lose that last 10 multiple times. Deep down, I desperately wanted to feel and look like I belonged in the industry. I wanted people to be like, oh, she's got to be a trainer. I felt it was my duty during COVID to keep the community on their health and wellness goals instead of wallowing at home in self-pity, trying to figure out how the hell we were going to do this homeschooling thing. Now, if you remember, everyone was sitting at home, drinking, getting takeout to support local restaurants, maybe getting outside a little bit. And frankly, I was doing the same thing. I did it too. But one day I woke up and I said, I'm so sick of trying to fit in. I'm so sick of playing it safe so that I don't ruffle anyone else's feathers. I'm so sick of doing what everyone else is doing. And I remembered back to when I was little, and I knew there was something special about me. Just like there's something special about you. I wasn't going to do what everyone else was doing. See, what we were doing, this wasn't living. This wasn't even surviving. I was made for so much more. And I was doing my family legacy a disservice by acting any other way. This spoke directly to my unconscious mind. And right then I changed my identity. There was no more on or off. I completely changed my identity overnight. If I ever wanted a meaningful life and truly affect the world, I needed to do the opposite of what everyone else was doing. I had to go against the grain. I had to call out the weak. I was being weak. I called myself out first. So what changed? Many things. Many things changed. But the first thing that changed in my identity was I had to stop looking for the perfect time. There will never be a perfect time. Ever. Ever. Now let's talk about why right now is the perfect time to start. No matter where you're at. Overcommitment and overscheduling. Number one, you are fucking booked, sis. You're probably thinking, how would I even fit this in place? I already have all of these other things that I have to manage. How am I even going to fit this in? Well, here's the reality. Because you are probably a busy person by your lifestyle, you're already moving a lot more than you realize you are. Burning more calories. You're probably outside a lot, doing a lot of activities with the children, I'd say. That requires calories to be burned. So you're probably a lot more mobile than you're giving yourself credit for. If you're that busy, you probably aren't sitting at home at night on the TV. Cool. Let's capitalize on that activity. How can we amp it up? And that's what I do with my clients. I'm going to find that consistent activity that you're always doing. I love working with my golfers. I love working with my golfers. You have no idea how active you are if you just lean into that energy. It's pretty awesome. And all we have to do there is create a caloric deficit, which is essential for fat loss. Adding 4 workouts a week where you're increasing your lean muscle will sustain that caloric deficit enough to where you will be in a fat loss phase before you even start touching your food. Number 2, vacations as opportunities, not obstacles. You're not going on vacation to be a complete sloth. You're not going on vacation to become a complete slob. It's the only word I can think of. So whatever you fear of this vacation coming up that thinks it's going to make you throw you off the wagon, I guarantee you probably don't already expect to eat like that or drink like that on vacation. So why would you even start that self-fulfilling prophecy? Think about it. I have so many friends and family that go to Colorado over the summer. You know how freaking active I am in Colorado? Holy hell. Matt's like, sit down. I'm like, I can't. I got to be outside. He's like, let's go eat something. I'm like, I just want to eat. I want to be outside. Think about it. Vacation is the perfect time to incorporate small workouts. You're going to be outside anyway. Going to Mexico? Great. Take the kids on a wacky little hike. Maybe go swim in the ocean. Get active. It doesn't have to be this groundbreaking workout. Move your fucking body. Doing that alone will take loads of stress off your body, which is what the vacation intended. Thus fighting stress, thus bringing your cortisol levels down, thus helping you lose 2 to 3 pounds on vacation. Ask me how many clients I have that come back lighter. And they don't change any, they eat normal food. Hell yeah, I eat tacos and margaritas on vacation. Of course I do. Lean into that extra activity. Number 3, more homemade meals. This is the perfect time of year because guess what? I'm firing up the grill. And you might already be thinking, maybe I should enjoy this summer and just start in the fall. But that's crap. Summer cookouts and home-prepared meals give you so many opportunities to avoid fast food. But what I do with my clients is teach you how to eat on the go so that if you are on a road trip with your family, you know how to execute if you're only exposed to, let's say, a Casey's in the middle of nowhere and you've still got to hit your protein goal for the day. We equip you with the tools. It's not as hard as you think. And frankly, I love a grilled chicken Whopper. They're freaking delicious. Do I get the fries? No. But I still want that chicken Whopper. You can find healthier choices even when you're busy. You don't have to eat the ribeye every night. Sorry. Number 4, unique summer opportunities. Instead of seeing summer as a hindrance or a reason to hit pause, view it as a time full of unique opportunities. Yes, you're busy. That's a good thing. You need to know how to run this play when you're busy. That's it. How do you expect to sustain it? There's no way when you're quiet is it a good time? No, we need to learn these tools and practice them when you're crazy busy, because then the habits stick. It means you're already in motion and you leverage that momentum, and it can make all the difference. Plus, there's more daylight and we get outside and we enjoy ourselves and we're moving our bodies and we're eating our grilled hamburgers and things like that. But why wouldn't we try it when we're busy? God, that's the best time to start. Yeah, you're busy. Cool. What better time than me to teach you how to handle this when you are busy? The point is, you can always find excuses. But none of the excuses I mentioned are valid. There's never going to be a perfect time, ever. But I will say this time of year offers very unique opportunities that are worth taking advantage of. You don't have to take the weak path. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You don't have to deal with it when the kids go back to school. You can choose to take charge and live your best life now. And stop hiding at the pool or on vacation. You can love the skin that you're in and create the strength and the dream body that you crave. You've tried so hard to achieve this. You can choose to stand up and say, enough. I want this solved for good. And I'll be here to cheer you on every step of the way. Imagine you're not just another face in the crowd. You stand out. Oh man, she must work out. You're a freaking Phoenix warrior, ready to rise and blaze your own trail while everyone else is taking a snooze. Let's break free from the just another summer. I'll deal with it in the fall mindset. Let's make this one count. It's not about being special. It's about recognizing that you've got the power to define your own path. It's time to choose the path to your own greatness. Guys, I hope this hit today. If you found value in it, share it with a friend. Tag us in your Insta stories. I promise Matt's going to be here. But we're busy. We're busy and we need to stick to our goals too. So he'll be back next week. Promise. But if anything, give us a 5-star review. Make sure you share this. It's the only way we can spread our message. With that, we'll talk next time, y'all.